The girl just saw her little brother sleeping alone and quietly carried him to the edge of the swimming pool. Without saying a word, she hung him in the pool because she wanted to test whether a newborn baby could actually breathe freely underwater. At this time, the mother was collecting eggs in the chicken coop, and the father was also attentively watching the football game, completely unaware that their child was suffering a disaster. As time passed minute by minute, the baby gradually stopped breathing in the water. It must be said that these two naughty kids are really too irresponsible. Just as the two were playing with the baby happily, the mother, who had finished collecting the eggs, suddenly sensed something was wrong because she noticed that the brother and sister by the pool were holding a little foot in their hands. This instantly scared the mother out of her wits. She dashed over in a flash and snatched the baby from their hands. Fortunately, after she patted the baby's back for a while, the baby started crying loudly. Seeing this, the elder sister still wanted to explain something but was immediately scolded by the mother. Only then did the father, who was watching TV, hear the commotion, but he had no idea what had just happened. Hearing this, the father was immediately furious. Without saying a word, he snatched the Bible from their hands, first threw it on the ground, and then poured tomato juice on it in front of them. It turned out that these brother and sister were not their biological children, but albino brother and sister they had adopted from the convent. It turned out that just 1 year ago, on the day Jack and Annie got married, something extremely terrible happened. The red tomato juice directly stained Annie's wedding dress underneath. It scared Jack so much that he immediately sent his wife to the hospital for treatment. But in the end, the doctor gave them bad news. That was, the child in Annie's belly didn't make it. What was even more terrible was, due to the damage to her body caused by premature birth, Annie might never be able to have children again in the future. Hearing this, Annie immediately broke down. This also led to her staying at home for a month afterwards, because as a woman, she couldn't accept having no children in the second half of her life. So, in order to comfort his depressed wife, Jack had to take her to the convent to adopt a child. But as soon as Annie entered the convent, she sensed that something was wrong. The buildings on the wall made her feel extremely oppressed. When she saw some children with physical defects, she even wanted to leave this place with her husband. Who knew that at this time, a pair of albino brother and sister suddenly came over, begging Annie and the others not to leave here. Hearing this, Annie, who had lost her child, immediately softened her heart and directly adopted the two children and brought them home. But as soon as they reached the doorstep, the little dog at the front door barked at them, as if it had seen something terrifying.